Good Thursday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like my stream is actually working as it should today. So I just had another big update for Zomboid. As you can see, it is loading, converting the world to a new map version, so this will take a little while. We'll sit here and watch this little zombie silhouette bang his head against the wall for a little while. We're at 2,000 out of 110,000, so this is likely to take a couple of minutes. It's moving at a decent clip, though. Doing it batch by batch. I don't know if it's going to keep at this rate the entire time, in which case this could take a little longer than anticipated, but no way around it. Mostly the patch appeared to be a lot of bug fixes, a lot of updates. I don't think they did a whole lot of map alterations, so I don't think it's going to have to rewrite that. I perused the patch notes, gave them a quick skim, and it's mostly bug fixes and added functionality, fixing some recipes, simplifying some things. The only one thing that I've been commenting about that they need to take a look at, I don't know if they did or not, and that's the incredibly fragile nature of chickens. Chickens get just a slightest bit dirty and then they all die. That's mildly annoying. So they need to update that if they can. I am going to try something else with that, depending on the next time I can find myself a batch of chickens that I can take home. Because I've gotten all the ones that I've found so far. I know there are going to be more out there, especially in places I haven't explored yet. But all the chickens I've found thus far I've taken back to my base in 3 separate waves. And all 3 waves have died. So, I'm going to build a separate chicken coop. Coop just for the chickens, leave the turkeys over there in their own thing, because it looks like the turkeys don't give a damn about cleanliness. They're essentially immortal. But maybe it's just the turkeys and chickens aren't playing nice in the same coop, which is nonsense. I know people who raise turkeys and chickens and geese and frickin' swans, and they all play nice with each other. They don't mind one another at all. I think they even have quail, and they all get along. So that's nonsense. Various foul creatures should be able to coexist without drama, but that might be something in the game, that chickens and turkeys need their own coops. Maybe. And it's not like building a coop is a huge financial investment. There's not a huge amount of trouble with it. Relatively simple, relatively straightforward. So building a second coop, moving it a little farther down the coastline, and then second coop, second trough, then the chickens should be able to play nice with each other. They'll be in their own separate area. Because that's the only thing I can think of as to why the chickens would be dying that quick, is there's just something about coexisting with turkeys that the game doesn't like for whatever reason. But it won't be too long before somebody comes out with a mod. Super chickens, immortal chickens, chickens that have 8 legs when you harvest them. Everybody wants 8-legged chickens. Spider chicken. Does whatever a spider chicken does. Is it a spider or is it a chicken? Yes, it is both. Look out. Here comes spider chicken. I would not at all be surprised if somewhere in the world, probably China, they're experimenting with genetic shenaniganery and trying to make 8-legged chickens. Because everybody wants the drumstick, man. Everybody fights over that. So if you get one chicken and it has 8 legs, hey man, that's just 4 times the drumsticks. Everybody would love that, right? Crossbreed between a chicken and a tarantula. Wouldn't have to worry about chickens defending themselves anymore. A fox sneaks into your hen house, the fox gets eaten by your chickens. Seems like a perfectly reasonable expectation. Ooh. Good Lord, only at 13,000 out of 110. Yeah, this is definitely going to take a little while longer than anticipated. Well, hell. I should have loaded the map earlier instead of doing it right now. Yeah, I haven't. I'm still actually, when the map loads in, I should still be down south of that main road right after looting out the gun store and swapping the batteries in those vehicles. I should still be down there. I haven't played since then, and I think the this big unstable patch came out the night after, or 2 days after the last time I streamed Zomboid. So I should have loaded it then, let the patch take effect, but I won't worry about that until I perfect my time machine, and I can go back in time and do things I didn't do. 16,000. Trying to think of what could be taking it so long. 110,000. Because, I mean, all the recipe changes, this, that, and the other, that would all be, you know, just a few bytes at most. That would be a very fast alteration. So for it to be taking this long, it's got to be rewriting, it's got to be rewriting tiles. It's got to be making actual changes to the game world. It'll be interesting to see what has changed and if it's changed any of my locations. What I will do is if I load in and my base has been wiped, I will, I'll just start a new damn run. Instead of continuing with the old one with a wipe from a wiped base or wiped progression, I'll just go ahead and, I've done a pretty good job exploring Brandenburg, so I'll start another one in one of the other new towns. Irving, I think it is, Irvington maybe. Far to the south. I think that's another good sized town that I haven't been to yet. And they did just, Raven Creek got updated for build 42. So back in the day before I was streaming, when I was just doing videos, was the last time I played Raven Creek. Massive city, huge city, mod map, if you've not heard of it. I was doing an attempt to clear max zombie spawn Raven Creek completely. That was the goal. I'd started out in the southern end of it, and I was going to work my way through the entire modded map and kill every single zombie there. I'd used similar zombie spawn rules as I have in this one. High zombie spawn density, no respawns. So there was only ever X amount of zombies in the world, so you could actually clear the entire location. There was an update to Zomboid that basically canceled out those videos when I was doing them. It wiped the map. So that never got completed the last time I did it. I had gotten, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of 4,000 or 5,000 kills, but I wasn't able to completely clear the entire city. I might try that again. I might try, now that Raven Creek is on build 42, I might try a full wipe of Raven Creek again, because that was quite a bit of fun. Because you have to use, I mean, you take on a couple stragglers, a dozen, 2 dozen zombies at a time, that's one thing. When you come around a corner and there are 3,000 zombies down a 4-lane road and all of them turn and look at you, That's a whole different group of tactics, a whole different method you have to use to get rid of them all. So it was, in that last one I was setting up emergency vehicles with their sirens on, luring them in and Molotoving them. I was going through hundreds of rounds of buckshot, clearing entire swarms, back before the shooting remake that altered your ability to hit anything. Tiger 4019, good evening to you. I see your 3 flags in the chat there. We're still only about a third of the way waiting for this thing to update. So yeah, like I was saying, I'll probably do another crack at clearing out Raven Creek. What I'll probably do to make it a little more of a challenge is I'll max out vehicle spawns so that the roads aren't clear, which would make sense. I mean, you've got a city like that that would undoubtedly have a couple 100,000 people living in it. You're going to have, the roads will be completely overrun with vehicles. And then higher weapon loot, because Kentucky, so of course everyone and their brother has a gun. And then maxed out zombie spawns, again with no respawn, of course. And I'll make another crack at clearing Raven Creek. But that is all dependent on whether or not, when this thing is done loading, if I need to start a new run or not. We'll just have to wait and see. Won't know if that'll be necessary until it decides to load up. 32 out of 110. Alright, yeah, this is going to take too damn long. What are my other options? Well, the reason it's lagging like I don't think I can cancel this mid-load. No, I can't. I'd have to crash. I'd have to force close Zomboid and then restart it. Crap. So that's my option right now. I can force close this and just start a new damn run. Or I can sit here for however long it's going to take for it to finish updating and go from there. Well, hell. Well, judging by how long this is taking, we're at about a third of the way there, and it's been, good lord, I've already been streaming 13 minutes for a third of the way there. Alright, so yeah, it'll be after the turn of the hour before this is done. Well, hell. The joys of streaming, man. You never know when something's going to act up like this. Alright then, so I'm going to go ahead and go take care of some shit. I'm going to turn the damn mic off. I'll be back in a bit. Yeah. Well, you have the counter on the screen there. You can see it ticking up slowly over time. So you'll know, basically, as soon as it's going to kick over and go live. I'll be keeping an eye on it, but I'm going to be taking care of some real-world stuff. So I shall return shortly. And I will see you lovely people when this thing finishes. Back in a bit. Alright, let's see. What are we looking at here? Oh! Almost there. Only about 700 left. That took significantly longer than I was hoping it would. I've been sitting here looking at this dead screen for closing in on an hour. That is absolute fracking nonsense. So, I will be streaming later than usual tonight. I'll be streaming till, what would that be, 10 o'clock Pacific Standard, give or take, instead of 9 o'clock, since this took an extra fracking hour to get done. If anyone actually stuck around through this entire process, I appreciate your patience. I was not expecting a patch update to take this damned long. I should have ran the update after the patch came out, but I didn't, so we'll just have to go forward from here. Assuming that the damn save actually is going to load. We'll see just how much it wants to play nice here very shortly. Whew. What do we got? Let's see. All right, well, I'm in the right location. Looks like I've got the right equipment. Heavy duty drained car battery. Bag should be mostly empty. And I got this little sedan filled up. This truck should be very close to maxed out. Buick is still connected. Alright. So let me see here. There's a whole lot of errors ticking up down here. Whole lot of errors ticking up. Alright, well. 200, 300, yeah. That might be a problem. Well, let's get on home and see what there is to see. See how much, if anything, was erased by the update. Bunny on the road! Oh, get the speed up. Get the speed up. I got places to be, things to do, zombies to kill. It's a long damn road at this speed. You know what? Nah, I'm not going to bother towing this thing back right now. I've got enough vehicles to work on. What I will do, since I'm at the end of the day anyways, and I need to get some experience, some sprinting experience in, is I'm going to do a little leapfrog here. Not all the way, but at least some of the way back. Move a vehicle up, sprint back, move a vehicle up, sprint back kind of thing. Much faster than towing it with a vehicle with low engine strength. Because I'm leveling up everything else fairly well. Aiming, reloading is doing good. All my melees are doing decent. Maintenance is going good. I really do need to work on my physicals. Fitness, strength, running. I need to do nimble and light-footed. And I have almost no experience in sneaking, so. 5 pounds of encumbrance. Got a pretty good overland rate right now. Stretch of road. There's there's not even a driveway along this entire stretch. They could do a lot of work through here or out through here. They could add all kinds of stuff out there. Entire other towns. Significantly expanded fields. All kinds of stuff they could put in out there. What? He just fell down? That was a little strange. He must have gotten sleepy. Oh, was that? Did I leave that thing running? I might have left that thing running the whole time. That's alright. So one of the things they did add was ragdoll effects to the zombies. So they should behave slightly different from getting bludgeoned. I'll get it as far as the train tracks. That'll be the next leapfrog I do. Which is just... You know what? No. I'm not going to take it that far. I don't need this car right now. I can do without it. I got plenty of others I can rip down for my mechanical skill. All the map chunks are going to have to reload. That's why I'm getting that black wall intermittently. New chunks having to load in. I've not noticed any significant map changes as of yet. But then again, all I've done so far is drive down a road through a forest, so there wouldn't be a ton that would have been changed through here. through here and clear out all these little trees at some point. Alright, what do I need to unload? Food. Only thing I need to worry about, I'll take the books, see what I got there. And any food I might have picked up. Particularly anything fresh. Slice of cheese. That's all I gotta take inside right now is a slice of cheese. That's alright. That's alright, I can live with that. Alright, so I believe a coop is, or a hutch. 5 planks, 5 nails. That's not at all beyond my ability to create. But first, let's see if this had anything exciting in it. Louisville Northeast. Right along the river. So some of these I'll already have. I know I don't have that Napping 1 book. Let's see. Should have 5 planks in this area and 5 nails. So, come for a nice little place for a chicken coop. Right about there will do. Oh, I didn't have a hammer. Okay, I thought I had a hammer. No, I left the hammer in the truck. That's fine. I got a glass making one and a napping one. That's both good. Carpentry 3, which I might actually be closing in on. Yeah, just wrapping up Carpentry 2 right now. So I'll need that Carpentry 3 before too long. Series, front bumper. Dismantle. Okay. So what time am I looking at? 1800. I could probably go out and do another quick scavenging run before I lost daylight. Get it tidied up a little bit. Alright, I got a napping 2, don't need a second one. Metalworking 2 I've got. Pottery 3. I do not. Alright, so I've got 1 copy of all of these. Alright, good, good. Extra books go on the extra bookshelf. Alright, so not going to take the time to completely unload that van right now. I'm going to take something else out that's got cargo space. The only question is, which one of these vehicles is currently relatively empty? This pickup is, but I know it's at least moderately damaged. Windshield's gone. Engine is smashed to shit. Battery's half dead. Front right window's gone. Hood is gone. Yeah, I'm not going to take this red truck out right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to empty it, because it's going to go up there and start getting worked on. I have a ton of vehicles that I gotta fix up. Everything is pretty well chewed up at this point. At this exact moment, I do not have a fully functional vehicle. I've got some that are in better condition than others, but I don't have anything that's in great shape. You're 109. You know what you can do? I think the box truck's in decent condition, and it still has a ton of cargo space in the back of it. Let's see, how are you doing, you big ugly bastard? Hood is a little beat up, same with the windshield. Doors are smashed up, windows are smashed up, but nothing critical. Tires are all in reasonable condition. Battery's good. Freezer system's not installed. Yeah, it'll do for now. So now that I have a vehicle, where am I going to take it? That's the next question. You know what? I think this is a sanitarium, and then there's this big-ass factory here that I haven't cleared yet. I'll go for the factory. Why are you not backing up? Oh, that little damn tree there blocking me. Friggin' trees. Friggin' trees growing behind my vehicles. Yeah, I'm going to want to come through here with gravel and clear all this out, so I don't have to be constantly chopping down trees. You know what? That'd actually be a better spin to this time. It's getting to be late. I want to clear my approach road. Come on, you. Right up here out of the road. Come on. house up there? No, but I'm going to want to drag this Yahoo out of the middle of the damn road. Same with him. He can probably do to get the hell out of my damn road. Why would the rabbits be standing in the middle of the road? There's nothing for a rabbit to graze on. Rabbits don't eat asphalt. At least I don't think they do. It'd be a hell of a rabbit, though, if it was. Tarmac eating rabbits. Turns humans into zombies, turns rabbits into asphalt eaters. That would explain where all these potholes are coming from. Yep, right by the railway. Okay. Right by the tracks. Well, left by the tracks, but yeah. Last two times I've gone by that factory, it was absolutely swarming, so I'm expecting it to be pretty lively this time around as well. Oh. Gotta be careful about taking those turns. Let's see, what do I got down here? Okay, yeah. Definitely have some, but not as many as could. Coming up from that house down there. That almost turned sideways real quick. Scratch the neck. Yeah, I need to rest up for a minute. Out of breath. Alright, well, we'll move on down here. Get lined up on that Jeep. I'll tow that Jeep out. This thing should have the engine power to tow it out without any trouble. Calming down a little bit. Just a little bit of pain. All right. Well, that was exciting. And that's just the exterior group. That's just the ones on the road, and I'm already that tuckered out. But it's progress. It's progress. Gets me a little bit closer to getting in there and looting out whatever's in that old abandoned factory. Now, since it is abandoned, I'm not certain if it's going to have anything of significant value. But there's only one way to know. The lock is broken on this SOB. Well, hell. Yeah, that's right. The door locks are broken, so... Severe pain, eh? Alright, so I know I didn't lure everybody out from the factory. I know it's not going to be clear. But I do want to loot all these out and get a good idea of what I'm going to be walking into. Still got some stragglers. Looks like 4 there, half a dozen up there, and I'm not seeing any more in the forest, but got right around 10 of them up here, give or take. Now, the first time I came through here, I wasn't streaming. I did a loop around the entire building, leaning on the car horn. So I probably got most of them out in time. Another good batch of them taken care of. I am just about at the limit of what I'm going to be able to do today, though. I have to go home and get some rest. Definitely made a dent in this horde, though. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? 3 up there. Not seeing anybody in the parking lot. Parking lot looks clear. 4 more. I think I can dismantle and walk at the same time. I cannot. There's a couple in the tree. No, I'm too tired for this one. Too tired for this fight. Okay. Not doing enough damage fast enough. Not for 3. Yeah. Completely exhausted, severe pain. Yep, time to go. Trying to draw them out from wherever they are. If I can get them into the road, I can deal with them easier. I don't want to have to be constantly going through here, having to pick off singles and doubles out of the middle of the friggin' forest. Alright, so this thing should be able to tow that Jeep without any issue. It can't. And one frickin' Zombo in front of me stopped me? What the hell is that nonsense? That's interesting. I'm dragging the damn thing with me. It's part of the ragdollification of them. Can actually drag the zombies now. Come on. Yeah, this Jeep shouldn't be slowing me down this much. What the hell? I am completely stuck. What the f... How is that truck completely stopped? Alright, I was hoping I'd be able to sneak in close enough to unhook that thing, but that ain't gonna work. Pondering. No water there for me anymore. How about here? Shit. That vehicle is completely encircled. I'm looking. Okay, good. They last saw me over there, so they should keep moving in that direction. I might have one or two that were drawn to the noise of the truck because I didn't turn the engine off. And I should be able to deal with them. At least 4. thing unhooked real damn quick and then head home before something else goes wrong. Alright, let's get the bloody hell out of here. I'm going to have to look through the files or get a mod that increases towing strength. There is no way this thing, not even 30% loaded, shouldn't be able to tow a damn Jeep. That's just kind of silly. Towing a frickin' Cherokee was slowing me down that much. Need to rebalance the towing mechanics a little bit. Damn it. When I keep kissing trees like that, this thing's not going to be in as good a shape as it was. Alright, so I didn't get a whole lot of loot on that one, but I got a whole lot of kills. Don't need that. You can go away. Alright, so it's 9 o'clock. Time to go put the turkeys to bed. Although I don't think they left the coop at all today. You know what? Maybe that's what the issue is. Maybe they're starving to death? I mean, it wouldn't make much sense if that were the case. But does this thing even have internal storage for food? I don't think it does. We got the egg hatch door, but nothing in it. How about this trailer? What you got left in here? Some assorted stuff. 12 cartons of Fitty Cal. Nice, nice, nice. Bunch of loose ammo. 4 boxes of 223, 4 boxes of 308, 8 boxes of 38, 1 Desert Eagle mag, 44, another Stanag, oh, 3 more Beretta mags, 2 1911s, a Heck 8. Got a mag for a Heck 8, but don't have a Heck 8, 2 M1A mags, 1 MP5, 1 Mini 14, 1 SR 25. So I got a lot of mags, but I don't have a lot of, I don't have the guns to go with them. These are all useful magazines. 3 rounds of 308 in that MSR. All these torn down right now. If for no other reason than to get some more electrical experience. I think I need electrical at level 3 before I can start hot wiring. That'll do for now. Anything in here that needs to be torn to pieces? Actually, yeah, I can work on these. And sew up the skirts a little bit. Going to me a little bit of tailoring experience. Check my traps while I'm thinking about it. Empty, empty, and empty. All right then. was it? Scissors, maybe. Maybe it was scissors I needed for making the skirts shorter. That would make sense. So I just need to find out where the hell I left my scissors. Oh, that's right. You were just towed back for parts. You weren't even unlocked. Now, where the bloody hell did I leave my scissors? I know I got them. I've probably got several pairs somewhere. Maybe I left them in my tailoring box. Negative. Oh, that's right. I need to drop off a little bit of stuff down here before I head upstairs. Oh, okay, so there's no more wash everything, it's watch, it breaks it down into specific things, okay. That's new. Used to be you just hit wash all and it would wash all, now it breaks it up into clothing, other, containers, weapons. Which isn't a bad thing, I mean, you don't always have the time to sit there and wash every single solitary thing at the same time. So, clothes. What can I craft? Shortened skirt. Yeah, I need scissors. Scissors, where are you, scissors? Scissors in the desk, maybe. Scissors, scissors. Alright, let's see. I got aiming 1. I don't think I actually need aiming 1 at this point. Have I advanced past that? Not quite. So yeah, aiming 1 I need. Aiming 3 I've got. Fishing 3. Don't have any fishing books. But I also don't have any room for any fishing books. Alright, so let me see here. Need to divide up my active skills and less active skills. Be the easiest way to do this. Long blade, you're not. Pottery, reloading. Tracking. Trapping, welding, okay. So fishing 3, I've already got. Pottery 2, tracking 2. Got pottery 2. Got tracking 2. Alright, so all these books can go into the kindling pile. Except for aiming 1, of course, that I need to study. Alright, damn it. I want to find me a damn pair of scissors. I know I have them. I just don't know where the heck they are. That might actually work. Might have scissors in one of these. Thimbles, buttons, thread. Nope. Bunch of bobby pins. You know what, those I'll grab along with these. I need to start getting experience picking locks, and that's the way to do it. Scissors, scissors, where are the scissors? Oh, I know I have scissors. I just need to remember where. I think they would fall under tools. Well, hell, wherever they are. They are camouflaged from me. It's not a huge deal. I'll find more of them. Somehow, some way, I will survive without scissors. There's probably, I mean, I go into any one of the residential areas and I'll probably find half a dozen pairs of them. But that means I don't need to lug around these skirts right now. They can all go in here and get dealt with later. Alright. Let's get upstairs, do some reading, and call it a night. Probably don't need 8 bandages in here. Four should be more than enough. Alright, let's get these cleared first and foremost. I'll get aiming 1 taken care of. Get me a little bit of experience a little bit quicker. I still need aiming 2, but I'm not there quite yet. Aiming 1 done. Manual containing crafting schematics for specific vehicle. I just rolled down the list for all of these right now. I mean, I haven't even seen a P19 yet, but might as well learn how to do it. And a Chevy Camaro. Oh, I can learn how to make a beanie. Beanies and balaclavas. Snare traps. I don't know what the bloody hell a bandu is. Item report base.boobtube. Boobtube. Okay. Well, that gives me a little bit idea of what the hell a bandau is. Boobtube. Red. Alright. Got in here, I do believe should have glass making and napping. Kind of strange that they added a entire skill tree just for napping. Seems mildly excessive, but... Glassmaking, yeah, glassmaking makes a little bit of sense, but napping seems mildly excessive. I mean, is there really an expert way to bang rocks together? Beef and vegetable stew. More stew. What is that? That's bacon, cauliflower, peas, black beans, mushrooms, and squash in a stew. That would be a taste sensation. Oh, let's see. Alright, so should I go finish clearing out that, yeah, I'm gonna go back into the, wrap up that, God, my brain isn't working today. You can tell it's a frackin' Thursday. My brain is already checked out for the weekend. I'm gonna go clear that abandoned factory, see if I can get anything useful out of that. Since most of that should already be done. We'll just head right back down there. Same truck, same path, same everything. Just gotta go set the turkeys free. Unleash the turkeys! Unleash the turkeys! Nature's deadliest predator. You guys dead? Did you die overnight like all my other creatures did? No, you're doing fine. Why is it not letting me inspect you? Oh, whatever, fine. Just be that way. Damn turkeys not wanting to be inspected. Alright. So, I gotta go make a quick pit stop and I'll come back and get on down to that abandoned factory. Back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Let's get this show on the road. I got a factory to clear. Zombos to murder. Trees to run into. Now, the approach roads should be clear here to there. There were a couple stragglers out on the main road, but there were only a couple. Okay, every time I hit one of those damn bodies, this thing almost flips. I'm going to have to get them out of the damn way. Couple staggering out of the tree line. Don't know where the hell you guys came from. I don't think there's anything for a good long ways up there. Well, there's a couple of them there. Left the door open. All right, y'all, come on. Come on. Nope, don't need that wristwatch. Four more. Looks like this place is 3 stories. But there are enough windows that most of the ones who are inside will come out after me. And even a couple of those second floor, third floor windows are busted out already. So somebody probably came tumbling out. Hey, you! Don't need a letter opener. No empty parking lot, which isn't a surprise, what with the whole being abandoned and all. Still got some gurgling going on in here. got 4 or 5 of you. Not many. Still encountering a trickle, but just a trickle. Most of them look like they've been taken care of. Most fillet knife or 38 special. Alright. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get you down here out in the shrubs out of the way. I don't think I'm going to have any, yeah, electricity's dead. That's not a big surprise. Somebody up here in the dark, though. Oh, there's a second floor here. Have a back door anywhere I can open up, get some light in there. Of all the stuff I have in this truck, I wonder if I have a flashlight. Oh, finally smashed up my hood a little bit. Bound to happen sooner or later. Two from in front, one from behind. They came from behind! Every one of you that comes to run out of that building makes my life easier. No flashlights. You sneaky little witch, you nearly took a bite out of me. Might not need that key. It might make things a little easier for me. You know what? Okay, so I can't get it through there, but maybe, just maybe. Oh yeah, headlamps ain't gonna cut it. Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything in here to loot anyways. No boxes are lighting up. Yeah, might not be anything here at all other than a large potential base location. But if there's nothing in here, at least I've cleared it. One less place for swarms to lurk. Nothing, nothing. Looks like a generator of some flavor. A burnt avocado. You know what, I'll take that damned avocado. It can go into my composting bin. Every little bit. I mean, with the truck I've got parked out there, I have essentially unlimited cargo space. So anything that's even tangentially useful can come with me. Even stuff that maybe kinda possibly could be once upon a time helpful. I have the cargo space to drag back. Alright, so this room is looking empty. First floor here. Strapless sturdy dress. Some beer. Broken garden tool handle. Jujubes. Metalworking tool. Dried apricots. If I am hearing him that close, there you are. Probably came down from upstairs. That'd be my guess. Yeah, completely empty. Alright, this warehouse has nothing in it. Not a single box. Yeah, there's not going to be a whole heck of a lot of loot here. It's just a large, relatively isolated location you could use for a base. Oh, hey, I actually found some boxes. Nice, nice, nice. Always need more lube. Don't need the tires right now. Red paint's not necessary. Take a hose. Quarter of a steel bar. All the torches and small sheets, I can use those. Don't need the tire, do need the steel. Chainsaws I can't use, unfortunately. If I could start them, that would be a whole other story. Not necessarily for zombos, but for wood harvesting. They'd be very useful, but I don't think I think there's some mod combination that I need to get in order to have the chainsaws functional, because they are added by a mod. I just don't know what mod it is that adds the functionality to them. And it's apparently one I don't have, so. I mean, yeah, this could be a pretty good place to use for a base. It's large, lots of interior space, access to pretty well centrally located, right between Brandenburg and Riverside. So it could be potentially useful. Just I prefer to be closer to the towns. I don't like to spend quite that much time driving for a loot run. Well, one more large location cleared. I haven't poked around at the sanitarium yet, so I'll go out there. I'm expecting it to largely be just as abandoned as this place is. I do believe the sanitarium is an abandoned one, but I can definitely check. So that's another large location I can check off the map. Now this place was kind of interesting. It was absolutely chock full of zombies. And when I fought my way through them all and got in here, all the windows are barred, doors were locked. And when I finally got in here and did some exploring, we've got this underground tunnel with no light in it, running off down this direction somewhere. So I am going to come back here at some point with a flashlight and go roaming through here to see where exactly this tunnel goes. I don't know what the significance of this structure is. I don't know where this tunnel goes. I've got a flashlight. I'm not going to go roaming through blacked out tunnels. That's a quick way to get clobbered. So I'll be grabbing a flashlight coming back through here. When there's nothing else in this area, there's little side rooms here, the gas generator, a gurney, storage, bathroom. Now I have a theory that this building and the direction the tunnel's going leads into one of these buildings at the one of these buildings outside the sanitarium, or even into it. Damn it. That's what I get for not paying attention. Left forearm bleeding laceration. I have to deal with that laceration. So as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by asshole zombies, I'm thinking that tunnel might actually lead through to the some level of the sanitarium, but I need a flashlight before I can know for sure. shack out front. I can't do this because the door is reinforced. What the... What? How does pin tumbler locks work? Press key pins into the holes of the lock cylinder. Press the key on the driver pencil. Rotation of the results. To the right position. Okay. A and D keys to adjust tension. That one's setting there, that one's not. That one's not. Lock broken. Well, fine then, be that way. Screw you then. I'll do it the non-subtle way. I'll have to read up on that lockpicking mod, figure out what the bloody hell I'm doing. What do we got here? Looks like an interesting concept, but I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing wrong with it. Well, fine then. Be that way. I don't have any thread, don't have a needle, don't have a suture kit, so I'm not going to be able to fix that laceration right now. I'll just have to keep bandaging it. And then probably dose myself with some antibiotics when I get back to base. All I can do at this point is to keep clean bandages on it. That's not going to stop the bleeding and not going to fix the laceration, but should keep me from dying. Was this a hotel? Maybe employee dorms for the sanitarium? Maybe, possibly, could be. I mean, most hotels don't have fridges, at least not full-size ones. So, yeah, I'm leaning in the direction of employee dorms. Nothing here, huh? Yeah, nothing here. Alright. Haven't seen a single item, not even garbage yet. We got 3 stories of this. All more the same, looks like. And yeah, not a single item of any kind here. Alright then. It saves me the trouble of having to sift through this place room by room. Move on to the actual asylum itself. Couple zombos staggering about out here. The gate is locked, alright. Oh, that's not a gate, that's just a fence. Well... Interesting, there's no gate. Is that sanitarium? Too many coming out of there. That's interesting. The first dorm was completely empty. Second dorm is absolutely flooded. Yep, already infected. I knew that would happen. That's alright, I'll be fine. Give him another couple minutes to move away from the truck. Pay no attention to me, little zombies. There is nobody in the trees, I assure you. Alright, so that's not a gate, that's just fence. So if I want to get to the sanitarium, I'm going to need to find an actual gate. And to not find rocks with the front of my truck. Alright, come on then. Four-door BMW key. Get one of those cars out of my way at least. Come on. '69 Mini. Blue beret. Alright, so I got keys for both of these. I can get them the hell out of my way at least. Oh, that's right. Minis were Euro peon mobiles, so right-hand drive. Screwdriver broke. I wonder if it was my screwdriver that broke that stopped me from being able to pick that lock, or if I actually broke the lock. I think I broke the lock. That's alright. If there's one thing I don't have a shortage of, it's screwdrivers. Anything in the bags? There's something in that bag. Oh, underpants and sandals. Okay, don't need underpants and sandals. Okay, this is not a small building. Got a second section over there that's fenced off. Parking lot, I'm thinking. Well, I'll go scout the parking lot first. See if there's anything good. Already hearing banging and clanking on windows. A lot of banging and clanking on windows. Oh shit! Okay, well, I don't think they've set this for vehicle spawns yet. Well, no, there was some on the road out there. I don't think these are considered parking lots at the moment, because there's not a single vehicle here, which is a little odd. Look at all those windows up there on the third floor. Those rooms are full. They're going to start tumbling out any second now. Yeah, some of those windows are already breaking. Another one. Bunch of rats coming tumbling out of the building. So far, multiple third floor windows have broken, but nobody's coming out of them.
Hey!
Door is smashed open. Alright. So, Oh yeah, a bunch of windows. This place is absolutely overrun. I guess reading room. Okay, so I'm already sporting an infection, already hurt, already got a laceration that hasn't been treated yet. And this place is going to have a frankly silly amount of zombies in it. So now might be a good time to depart for greener pastures. Besides, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of... there's probably something of value in here, but I don't have the slightest idea what it might be. Alright, so I need to find me a residential neighborhood so I can find me some medical supplies, since this ain't going to be cleared for a good long while. Radio tower, don't need to go back out there, there's nothing of value. Main road into Brandenburg might work. I got all that a big ass trailer park I could go check. Might get lucky and find some meds there. That's not too far down the road. Draw everybody out of the woods so I can clear them up as I go through here later on. Hey, I got a hood ornament. Oh, I was still dragging the damn thing. I thought my handling was a little off. Yeah, I had a damn zombie hood ornament for a couple hundred yards down that road. Just under 3/4 of a tank, no worry about fuel. There we go. That ragdoll is kind of amusing. It wasn't a feature I was really looking forward to. It's not something I thought was really missing from Zomboid. Ragdolling zombies, but I'm sure there were quite a few folks who were clamoring for it. Now, I drove through this trailer park before, but I didn't do any investigations of it. And it was reasonably well occupied when I came by it earlier. Half a dozen Zeds on the road there. Come on. Okay, so we got anybody else up here? Down the road? No, the northern part of it looks clear. I think, yeah, there was either somebody inside or outside that shed. Auto parts. Geo Metro magazine. Woohoo! Nuts and bolts, welding torch, whole bunch of chain, mechanics, empty gas cans, jacks. Nope, bunch of stuff I don't need, or a bunch of stuff I have more of already. So when I came through here the first time, I probably, just the route I took, pulled a lot of them to the south. So these upper houses will probably be relatively quiet. Of course, that's more than a couple probablys there. Way too heavily overgrown here. I wouldn't be able to see them coming. Okay, there are a few of them, but not huge quantities. Come on, medical supplies. Come on, come on, come on. I can use all that stuff. Chocolate chips and sugar cubes. Woohoo. Yeah, I'm going to need to head home fairly quickly and get this infection taken care of. That's going to need to be a priority. Where is that? Zombies aren't responding. Yes, they are. They're going towards that house, it looks like. Alright, so the alarm just got set off there. That'll pull everybody out of position. But that's not something I need to deal with right now. What I need to deal with right now is getting this laceration fixed. So, back to base it is. Let that house alarm move everybody about. Shift the horde. So, laceration, I'll need needle and thread, and a whole bunch of alcohol wipes and or disinfectant. Because I've let this infection go a little longer than I should have. So it'll take a little while to treat. And I'm going to have to come down there and pull those damn bodies out of the road. Every time I hit one of them, I think I'm going to flip this damn thing. And I got to clean out all these damn trees. Keep blocking my driving. I got a lot of little work to do. Got to find me a ton of gravel so I can at least slow down all this growth around here. All right. Needle, thread, and disinfectant. I don't have a suture needle or suture thread at the moment, but I think standard needle and thread will work. And I just need some painkillers for it. I got 18 things alcohol wipes, so that should be plenty. And I got painkillers in the bag. So, step outside, do my tending out here so I don't bleed all over my damn house. but that's fine. Pain doesn't kill you. But it's not giving me the option to sew up this laceration. I thought I could do it with needle and thread, but maybe not. Maybe it does have to be a suture needle and sutures. Maybe you can't just use good old-fashioned sewing needles to sew up a wound. Well, the only other option for that, though, I do have a couple health packs, a couple trauma kits that might have suture needles in them. That has a needle. Tweezers, not you. Suture needle, suture needle. I don't even know if there is such a thing as like suture thread, but if there is, where was my trauma kit? It's not here. So it's got to be in the back of one of my vehicles. I've had it for a while, so probably one of the older ones. Let me see if I can suture with this. Nope. Alright, so the suture needle is just part of that equation. Fresh and rotten foods out right now while I'm thinking about it. Oh, this rotten stuff can go into the compost bin. Alright, so that's the second item I've had disappear on me without explanation. I've lost my scissors. I know I had multiple sets of them and they're all gone. I'm thinking that might be a side effect of the patch. Maybe they're no longer a thing. Maybe they changed the sprite for them. 1,000 little things that might be responsible for not having them anymore. But they're not here one way or the other. And my trauma pack that I know I had has also vanished. Also not a huge deal, but it is gone. And I can't sew with normal thread. Oh, forgot the apple. So I need suture thread for the laceration. Now I think I'd emptied this truck out. I had mostly. I don't think the Spiffo van had anything. It didn't. Orange truck was empty. Humvee was empty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look around. I have to go hit up a clinic. I should be fine. The laceration will eventually heal without being sewed up. The stitching would just make it go quicker. So I should be able to gather some gravel here and start using it. Pick up dung. No, I don't want to pick up dung. Dig graves, also not what I want to do. Alright, so let's see here. Should I... This isn't gravel, but this is. So I should be able to pick up gravel here. But I'm not, so okay. Alright, so the cucumber and the fish are going to go into long-term storage since they're still fresh. Pork chop and the chicken leg are going into the fridge to be used first. Oh, that's unfortunate. Empty pots. Grab me a kitchen knife and make me another stew. Yes, yes, yes. I know you're in pain. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so what kind of stew do I want to make today? I need to use up that cabbage. From cabbage stew. Add some pork chops. Cabbage and pork chop stew, delicious. Cabbage, pork chop, and chicken was why the hell not. Got some ground beef, some fish. I use the ground beef. Just a cabbage and assorted meat stew. And some sausage too, because why the bloody hell not? Alright, Brussels sprouts. I don't think I can put Brussels sprouts in the, don't want to let me put Brussels sprouts in my stew? Well, why the hell not? Jeez Louise, man. Can't make a Brussels sprout stew. Alright, so let's see. Bread. Chicken nuggets, fish fingers, mutton, oregano. Yeah, that'll work. Cabbage, pork chop, chicken, ground beef, sausage, stew. Whole bunch of meat and some cabbage just to round it out. That's going to take a little while to cook, so while it does so, I'm going to keep looking, see if I can figure out where the bloody hell my suture needles and other assorted things ended up. Not expecting to find them, but doesn't hurt to check. You know what, I've got time to kill. I'm going to go haul all that ammunition in. Drop off this ground beef in the composter and then haul all that ammunition in and get it sorted. Empty some space out of my trucks. It's going to take that stew a little while to do its thing. Oh, so much I can't even carry it all. That ain't bad news. I don't think any sane person has ever whined about having too many bullets. Especially not in a zombie apocalypse. Alright, so next up we got pistols. 8 boxes of frackin' 38 special. Magnum. Got my 45 and 9mm back. That's all good. It's getting to the point now where I'm starting to fill up my boxes. I'm going to have to start getting a specific box for each individual caliber. And that means I'm going to have to fill up this entire place 3 stacks all the way throughout to get enough boxes for them all. But again, too much ammo is a good problem to have. 357. That's all. Where's my rifle? There we go. Oh yeah, my rifle ammo. Definitely with the 50 cals. So that's going to be the first one I'm going to need to get is 50 BMG is going to get its own box. Leave me enough room for everything else. Wait a minute, why do I have 2 different types of 50 BMG? Huh. Interesting. 2 different mods, both added. Oh, you know what? This is the military toolkit mod. This is the 50 cal on the M113s and on the other tracked vehicle that have M2s mounted on it. That's what that one's for. Now, in the real world, there is no difference between that and the 50 BMG used in a standard rifle. It's all the same damn 50 BMG, but 2 different mods, 2 different versions of the same same item. Oh, that's right, I'm cooking, huh? Not done yet? Alright. More rifle rounds here, and I don't even think I've started on the big truck. Nope. These traps might be a little too close to my house to spawn anything. Now, if I'm very, very lucky, while I'm scything grass, it'll also scythe up these small trees. I don't think it's going to work that way. Negative. Okay, well. Worth a shot. So yeah, I'm just going to have to come through here with a axe. Do it the old-fashioned way. That's alright. Those turkeys just aren't coming outside at the moment, and I don't know why. Might have to go grab them. Well, it's not like they're laying, so... It's been a couple days since I've seen any turkeys out here. Okay, yeah, so they're glitched to shit, and as soon as I drop them, they die. Good to know. So that explains what's up with my turkey. Yeah, I don't know what the story is with these assorted critters. But with those 2 turkeys that are in there right now, they're in a constant state of limbo. It's like Schrodinger's turkeys. They're dead, but they're not dead. So I'll just leave them in there until I need the meat, because right now they're not technically dead, so they're not going to rot. Undead turkey. Pile of bones and feathers. I'll find use for them sooner or later. I can all go upstairs. And my cooking should be done by now. Hopefully I don't get up here and my whole damn place is on fire. That would kind of suck. There we go. Perfect. A little bit burnt, but not to any significant degree. Excellent, excellent. A whole damn turkey. Good, good. Good, good. All right then. Sack of sand. You know where I'm probably get a whole bunch of sacks of gravel now that I think about it? Shouldn't have any trouble getting sacks of gravel. wrong side. I even think, if I'm remembering correctly, I've already seen some. This, right, where were you? Here. Big ass factory, big ass warehouse. I'll be able to find gravel here, and then I can dump the gravel bags all around up here to keep all these damn shrubs from growing back. But that'll be a journey to embark on with the next video, or next stream, I should say. Is metalworking 2? Yeah, I already have a metalworking 2. Because for now, it is 10 o'clock Pacific. So an hour after, since it took an hour for this damn game to update, we pushed the stream an hour longer than I usually do. So, we'll go ahead and end the stream here. I'm going to go ahead and read these 2 mags real quick just to get those taken care of. So, thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate you stopping by, especially with that unexpected hour-long waste of time right at the beginning of the stream tonight while I was waiting for the game to update. So if you sat through that, thank you. I appreciate your patience. Looks like we got everything sorted eventually. I do believe I lost a few items, but nothing too critical. Nothing that I absolutely had to have, so I won't be restarting this run. I do have the intention again in the future of starting the Raven Creek run again, trying to clear the entire city. I am going to wait a few weeks for that. The mod was just recently ported over to V42, so it's probably not particularly stable. And if I'm going to put the kind of time and effort into doing repeated streams for a map that size, I want it to be at least a little reliable. So I'll wait a couple weeks, wait for Raven Creek to update a bit, and then I'll go from there. And hopefully another couple of the mods I'm waiting on will be finished in that same time frame, and we can start a new stream series of Project Zomboid when all that stuff comes out. As far as tomorrow, I haven't really decided what tomorrow will be. Might be Zomboid, might be Star Sector, might be some Sins of a Solar Empire 2. I could do another stream of that, so we'll just have to play it by ear. We'll see what tickles my particular fancy, and we'll go from there. But that is an issue for tomorrow. Thanks again, folks, and I will see you in the next one.